All right, happy election day, everybody. We are here at Chick-fil-A. As you can see, finally, the dining room is open, and I am dressed out, decked out in our Old Glory, red, white, and blue. As you see, it's hanging on that flag over there. Finally, one of the American icons, Chick-fil-A, here in Mandarin, is finally open, and its dining room was open just yesterday. So I'm gonna take you inside. I just talked to one of the managers over there, and she kind of showed me the configuration of what Chick-fil-A has set up. And for months and months and months now, since we've been having this pandemic, Chick-fil-A has had just their drive-thru open. But the great thing about Chick-fil-A is that they have such an efficiency to them that they get people in, they get the meal, and then they get out. Okay, but now, after all this pandemic stuff has happened, and Chick-fil-A decided finally to open up their Chick-fil-A, now we're gonna go ahead inside and check it out and see what it's all about, okay? All right, let's check it out. Here we go. Let me turn you around here. So as you can see, there are lines and lines and lines and lines of people getting their breakfast items, okay? And so you still gotta wear your face mask, and that's what we're gonna do when we go in. Okay, here we go. Have a good day. Yes, sir. So I said before, they got a double line here at Chick-fil-A. They've been doing this for months since the pandemic, and they do an awesome job. So now we're finally gonna go in and check it out. Here we go. So here we are, we're finally in Chick-fil-A, and one of the things that they've done before is they used to have their condiment table right over here, and they threw away their trash. But now they've got to go through these COVID protocols, and that can't be more true than, than the red, white, and blue right there. We miss all of you. So as you come on in, you go through the normal line. There's social distance, of course, and they got their plexiglass. And what they want everybody to do is wait in this section right over here. So if you remember, there used to be seating right over here. So as you can see, they've moved their trash can, and they're social distancing their seating. So every other table, and so that makes it 50% that their dining room is open. And that's important just for the safety of people, because you've got to take off your mask. So this is where I'm sitting today. I have teacher planning day. I'm going to do my teacher planning day right here, and I plan to eat that. So one of the things behind this wall right over here used to be clear glass, and that's where the playground used to be. But instead they frosted it over and put this wonderful quote from the founder of Chick-fil-A. So this is actually there. This is where their room is. So they go in, and the Chick-fil-A members finally have a place where they can finally eat. So that's their own break area. As you can see, they've got their own hand sanitizer here. And again, the condiments are going to have to ask for those kinds of things. And again, every other table right here. Okay, so here's some of their signs: social distancing, frequent cleaning, contactless. All right, so again, the cool thing here on a Tuesday, now here in St. Johns County, we're not in St. Johns County, but in this school district that I work in St. Johns County, it's a teacher planning day. Normally, I would be in school right now and we would be starting our day. But since it's teacher planning day, they decided not to have the teachers at school. You're doing your planning at home. Well, guess what? I took this advantage to do teacher planning right here. And right now, I'm all alone. That's it. Just me, all alone in a Chick-fil-A. That has never happened before. This place is usually packed, but again, being only open just yesterday, people don't know that Chick-fil-A is open. So there's a lot of drive-through. Let me show you drive-through perspective from these windows, and everybody's getting breakfast to get to go to work. Okay? So again, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down here for my teacher planning. Let me go ahead and show you what I've ordered. So now I can take off my mask and I can show you what I got. So this morning, those of you who can tell just from my suit is that I voted. I voted today, and where I voted at my particular church, not my church, sorry, at the designated church that I was supposed to vote, and it was 7:30 in the morning. Half the parking lot of that church was full, and then as I was lining, I didn't even line up. I literally walked in. I walked in, and it literally took 10 minutes to vote. I got my ID out. I checked in with the ladies. I went from one lady to another lady. They gave me the voting ballot with all the voting items on there. Closed it up, directed me to, social distanced voting booths, and I stood there and I voted, and then got right out of there and came over here. So I applaud all of you who did early voting, who stood there in lines, but and that helps. That helps in the social distancing part of it, and not wanting to stand in long lines and election lines on election day. I get it. But I was fortunate enough, and I always have done this ever since I started the vote. I vote on that day. I don't do early voting. I vote on that day. It just makes it that much more special knowing that I have a voice, and that voice is being counted as I go and vote for whatever I'm voting for, okay? But what I'm voting for today, right now, is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is what I'm voting for today because I'm so excited to be here in this dining room, finally eating here, and as I blabbed at about it on the Mandarin Chick-fil-A's website, Facebook page, the manager came out and she greeted me and we talked, so that was awesome that I was able to do that, because she knew. She goes, "Who's that guy out there?" She knew exactly who it was. It was me. It was Blabbed Dad. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our meal. Let me turn here. And I don't know if it's the right one because, unfortunately, fortunately, there it is. The associate up there gave me the wrong food, which I didn't know. But I got the chicken, egg, and cheese bagel, along with the hash browns, and then a coffee. Okay, it goes for $6.22 for the meal. Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at what we have here. Just turn it around. Ooh-wee, so delicious. Oh, gooey cheese. As you can see right there, there's the nice large chicken fillet on top of the bagel. There's some egg and then the melted cheese. I'm gonna close it because normally I'm gonna eat it while it's hot, while I'm talking right now. I gotta close it. But normally what I put on here is I put on honey and hot sauce. Ooh, makes it so good. So let me close this for now. All right, the next one is our hash browns. So I forgot to get the condiments, but I'll get those as well. Here's our lovely Chick-fil-A. Ooh, look at that count. Wow, they stuffed it in there. There must be what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Well, that's a good one. That's a good size. Normally they put somewhere around 6 to 10, but they stuffed the box. I think they knew I was coming. I love it. Okay, and then we've got our coffee. Okay, their brand of coffee. Happiness Freshly Brewed. So one of the things they don't do anymore is that they don't write on here. That takes away from having that ability to use hands all over the place. So they literally have taken out that portion of it, of writing. So they just put it inside the bag, and then what they do is they take the tray and they give you the tray. But again, you're just supposed to take the bag. I almost took the tray because I thought they were offering it to me. But yeah, so there we go. All right, I am so happy to be here at Chick-fil-A. Later on, I'm gonna bring my girls because we promised them that we were gonna come to Chick-fil-A, but this is Daddy's Day. This is Blab Dad's Day to go ahead and do some things that I wouldn't normally do, which is be at school, but I'll be at school right here while I'm eating my meal. And I'm gonna show you one more time Kathy Truitt's saying, and then I'm ready to eat. So Blab Dads, if you like what you see here at Chick-fil-A, go ahead and like. Don't forget to comment. And obviously subscribe. And then hit that bell. Ding! As well as share. And as we always say, I can't share this because this is mine. This is Blab Dad, so I'm going to eat that all, and you got to get your own. So those of you who are in the Mandarin area of Jacksonville, Florida, come on by. Their dining room is open for service and ready to serve you. So live here from Chick-fil-A here on Tuesday, Election Day. I vote for Chick-fil-A. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.